Holy smokes, man! Welcome back to a brand new episode on SpaceX. Today we are exploring some fresh updates in the spaceflight industry. Imagine giant silver rockets rolling out for test, super cold fuel filling huge tanks, and teams fixing rockets to reach the moon soon. From SpaceX's shiny new Starship V3, starting big tests at Starbase, to NASA speeding up their moon plans, and also with Rocket Lab building a clever reusable fairing. This moment proves we are moving faster than ever towards living among the stars. We'll walk through each one, share what's really happening, why the teams are doing this, why it matters for all of us, and ask what you think. And in the end, we'll ask you to share your thoughts about each and every update. My name is Ernest, welcome back to SpaceX. Let's dive right in. Starting with this cool update from SpaceX. In the clear photos and short clip, you watch the very first Starship V3, called Ship 39, gently rolling out of the huge building hall on a special transporter. The tall gleaming rocket shines in the sunlight, and its heat shield tiles look smooth and strong, ready for fiery re-entries from space. SpaceX is moving it this way to begin pre-launch checks, like tank pressures, testing the flap movements. They built these upgraded versions with better engines, more power, and tougher protection because they want each rocket to fly many times without being repaired. This step is vital because reusable rocket slashes cost dramatically, letting us launch satellites faster, supporting moon bases, and one day sending people to Mars safely and often. Without this quick test, space stays a rare adventure instead of a normal journey. What do you think? Does this new version 3 looks like the one that will finally open the solar system for everyone? Share your thoughts with me in the comments. Now, building on that fresh energy from the rollout, let's head over to the test site for more heads-on action. Next up, check this lively video from Starbase. You see a massive static fire stand, basically a giant metal frame on wheels, slowly rolling from 1 yard around the ring road into Mega Bay 2. Workers guide it carefully as huge crashes inches along, getting ready for engine test. SpaceX is shifting this stand because they need it in the perfect spot for Ship 39's upcoming static fire test. Their goal is to fire up the new Raptor engines right at the test site so they can catch any issues earlier and keep improving fast. It is vital because the ground test proves the rocket can handle real power before it leaves the Earth. That means safer flight, quicker turnarounds, and lower prices for sending cargo or astronauts everywhere. Every successful test brings us closer to daily space travel. How pumped are you to hear this engine roar for the first time on this new Starship stand? Nervous or super excited are you? Let me know below. Shifting smoothly from engine prep to a welcome sight on the pad itself. Here comes a heartwarming scene in this clip. A full Starship Ship 39 now sits proudly at the launch pad once more. The video shows it rolling in smoothly on that massive transporter, with the tower arms ready to hug it tight. Everyone watches lets out a big sigh of relief as the rocket settles into its place under the tested sky. SpaceX puts this there to start the next round of close-up checks after they move from the build site. They keep this fast pace so they can learn from every rollout and fix tiny issues before the big flight. This matters a lot because having a ship back on the pad means we are one step from the next test launch. It pushes the whole industry forward, making space access normal instead of a once in a lifetime. Would you cheer louder for a perfect landing or a perfect launch? Which moment gives you the massive goosebumps? Share your picks with me in a comment. Whilst the ship gets comfy on the pad, let's peek at what is happening right after the test area. In this nighttime video, Ship 39 gets its first taste of super cold propellant at massive test site. You watch white frost from the tanks as liquid oxygen and methane flow in, with gentle venting clouds rising into the dark sky. The rocket stands tall on its new stand, proving it can hold onto the pressure. SpaceX runs this cryo field to check every weld and tank for leaks or weak spots in the upgraded version 3 design. They do it early so they can catch problems now instead of during a real flight. It's super vital because strong tanks means the rocket can fly higher, carry more, and return safely every time. This testing speed helps turn Starships into a true workhorse of building our future in space. If you could stand there watching the first build up, would you feel more amazed or a little worried about the cold? What's your gut say? Share your thoughts with me in the comments as usual. From that chilly tech success, let's turn our eyes to the booster side of things. Watching this study video as a big booster common dome with cap vanes travel from the Star Factory over to Mega Bay 1. The huge curved piece moves slowly on its transporter, ready to join other parts for more testing. SpaceX is doing this move to stack it with the goods section of an earlier booster to redo test that got cut off short. They want every piece perfect so the whole rocket family stays safe and strong. This work is vital because reliable boosters power every Starship flight. Fixing and retesting quickly keeps the launch schedule alive and shows how SpaceX learns fast from any hiccup. Do you believe these small fixes will lead to even safer flights? Or should they build brand new every time and keeping that booster spirit alive? Here's how the next ship is coming together. This quick clip captures ship's 40 aft section arriving fresh into the Mega Bay 2. You see the lower rocket part gliding in on rails with shiny new pipework already tucked under the flap covers. A smart upgrade that saves time later. SpaceX is installing pipes early because the V3 design now needs better cooling and fuel flows for longer missions. They build this way to speed up assembly and test smarter from the start. It's vital since faster building means more ships ready to fly, which opens doors for bigger satellite networks, moon trips, and even cargo to Mars. Every new section like this brings the dream closer. Would you rather watch a finished rocket fly or see these earlier build steps? Which part of the journey excites you the most? Sliding right from that smart build progress, notice what's going up inside the Mega Bay. In the latest footage, huge CS4 and liquid oxygen raceway, those long propellant pipes, gets lifted high by cranes right onto the center work stand in Mega Bay 2. The heavy line swings gently into place, showing ship 40 is almost ready to move over. SpaceX leaves them now to connect everything perfectly before the full starships arrive. They focus on this detail so fuel flows smoothly during flight and the rocket can be reused many times. This step is vital because perfect plumbing means no waste fuel and safer landings every flight. It keeps costs low and let us reach further into space without starting over each time. If you were on the crane crew for a day, would you feel more proud of this heavy lift or the tiny pipe connections? What job would you pick? While SpaceX keeps stacking ships at lightning speed, let's switch to NASA's big picture plans. Now enjoy this inspiring video from NASA's Administrator Jerry Isaacman. He speaks straight to the camera about the Artemis program, sharing how they plan to standardize rockets, add more missions, and speed up flights so American astronauts can return to the moon and stay. NASA is pushing this message to rally everyone around steady progress and teamwork with private partners. They want to build lasting bases instead of quick visits. It's vital because a strong moon presence teaches us how to live on other worlds, protect Earth science, and inspire kids everywhere to dream big. Steady steps like this turn space from a race into a home. Does hearing about moon bases make you want to book a ticket someday? Or are you happy cheering from Earth? Share your thoughts with me in the comments. From NASA's grand vision, let's zoom over to another smart company making launches more affordable. Take a look into Rocket Lab's Virginia factory in this fun video. Workers carefully work on their giant reusable fairing, nicknamed the Hungry Hippo. You see the huge carbon fiber composite shell getting final fluid lines, electronics, canals, and heat protection added before it joins the Neutron rocket. Rocket Lab created this special design so the fairing stays attached to the booster and flies back down for reuse instead of dropping it into the ocean. They are testing every part to make sure it survives the heat and pressure. This matters a ton because reusable fairing cuts launch costs dramatically, letting small companies and scientists send satellites easier and cheaper than ever. It opens space to more ideas and discoveries. Would you call this Hippo fairing the coolest rocket part you've ever seen? Or does something else wins the prize for you? Vote in the comments. Finally, let's wrap up with one more NASA update that shows careful teamwork in action. In this clear update, NASA says how engineers spotted and fixed a small helium flow problem on the Artemis II upper stage. The photo and note explain the quick repairs are done, and the rocket is now rolling towards the pad soon for a possible April launch with real astronauts. NASA tackled this earlier through carefully checks because they want every part perfect before sending people around the moon. Their focus on safety and quick fixes keeps the whole program on track. It's vital since successful crewed flight proves we can travel safe beyond Earth and sets the stage for actual moon landing. Each repaired issues builds trust that space can be more routine. After hearing about this careful fix, do you feel more confident in human spaceflight? Or do you wish we could go even faster? The spaceflight industry brings nothing more than exciting updates every single week, and make sure not to miss each and every update. Thank you for staying with us to the end. If you enjoyed the video, kindly smash the like button, subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss any of our future updates. I drop 2 new videos each week. They are all bangers, and trust me, you do not want to miss any of them. Watch these videos right there. They are my previous uploads and it's a banger. And I'll talk to all of y'all in our next episode. Thank you for staying with us.